Hi there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. And today I'll be reviewing the latest release from 80s icon Billy Idol. The album is called Dream Into It. It's his ninth studio record, his first in over a decade. Although he did release a couple of EPs, 2021's The Roadside and 2022 The Cage, which I thought were outstanding records. I mean, short and sweet, but phenomenal. I love them. So when I heard Still Dancing, which kind of reminded me of Dancing with Myself, I was looking forward to this record. I said, you know what, the two EPs showed him revitalized. Now he's going to make a full-fledged album. Still Dancing sounds like old school Billy Idol. Has that genre 80s pop atmosphere with the guitar still with Steve Stevens. So it's genre hopping at its finest. And I was so looking forward to this album. Put it on, and I'm a little disappointed. I think producer Tommy English, who's known for Blink 182, and Adam Lambert kind of pushed him more into the Adam Lambert lane, which I don't think really works on the long run for an album from Billy Idol. It opens up with Dream Into It, which is kind of like a romantic uh, view of his life. And when I think Billy Idol, I don't think of the album opener on any Billy Idol album should be a ballad. Now, I understand perhaps he wants to mix things up, but it sounds a little auto-tuned. Most of the album sounds a little auto-tuned for me. It's a little too pop-oriented and not enough rock. Like his EPs were hard-hitting. You have Joan Jett. He does a duet called Wild Side. The song itself, the title, when you hear Wild Side, you think this is going to be a banger of a rocker, and it's mid-tempo, like, oh, we're going to go on the wild side. And you're like, you have two of the biggest 80 rockers that I grew up with. This is their first time together, and you're going to give me, you know, New Kids on the Block. I don't know. It was disappointing. John Wayne features the Kills Alison Mosshart, which is a good duet. I like that one. John Wayne is actually a bonus track. Was a new song on a Greatest Hits package that he released a few years ago. I like the Greatest Hits package better. I like that version. It's much more rockier. This is again too poppy. I think he's really trying too hard to get on radio, and I think it kind of takes away his strong points on here. If I have to pick favorite tracks, I think Too Much Fun is kind of the closest thing we're gonna get to old school Billy Idol. People I Love is decent, and Still Dancing are my favorites. I'll Give Me the Weight is good as well. But the rest, especially Wild Side with Joan Jett, I was so waiting with anticipation for this banger of a rocker to happen, and it just doesn't happen. And this is what I think I'm disappointed. I was hoping for a little bit more Steve Stevens in there cranking it out, the riffage, and it doesn't really come to fruition in my opinion. It's still a decent release, but I think he's trying too hard to be poppy, and that's what kind of makes this album kind of fumble. Overall, I think it's more of an album. It's kind of a therapy session of him looking over his shoulder, reliving past glories and failures, and kind of coming to the conclusion of no matter what I did, I think I would have, if I have to go back and do it again, I would have done it the exact same way. I wouldn't have changed that much. So kudos to him to sticking to his guns. But I thought this for sure, after hearing Still Dancing, I I was really hoping for another like Rebel Yell kind of album. Not exactly part two, but a strong genre hopping with synths and the guitar playing that he's known for, and was his, he in his heyday, that was the bread and butter for him. And I thought he'd kind of bring that back. As I said, the two EPs showcase that. But as an album, this is a little disappointing for me. I was hoping for a little bit more of that riffage from Steve Stevens and a little bit him. I know he's 70, but I expected one hard rocker like he had on his EPs. So overall, I'm going to say it's a decent record. If you're a diehard Billy Idol fan, I'm sure you'll find some joy in it. Will this be, on your top 5 albums from him? I don't think so, but it's a decent release, and at least he is releasing new music and trying something. I just don't think it suits him. I'm hoping he goes with another producer next time that makes him kick a little bit more rock butt, but that's me. You let me know. Have you heard this album? You're going to pick it up. If you're going to pick it up strictly on hearing the song Still Dancing, I think you may be slightly disappointed like I was. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Too poppy for you? I think it was for me, but still a decent release. Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts down below. This is Steven. I'll post a couple of the songs down below. You let me know what you think, and I'd love to hear from you. And I'll do my best to get back to you. And hit the like button and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. This is Steven with my thoughts on Billy Idol's Dream Into It. And I'll be seeing you soon, guys.